It marks a new chapter for Oregon's coronavirus vaccine rollout. A large portion of the state is now eligible to get the COVID-19 vaccine. In fact, roughly 800,000 Oregonians became eligible for the vaccine today as the state moves into Phase 1B Group 6, which includes people 45 to 64 years old with underlying health conditions, expecting mothers, people experiencing homelessness, those displaced by wildfires, and more. Also on that list, agricultural workers in Oregon.
Fox 12's Kendra Kent explains why this is such a big deal in one local county.
Throughout the pandemic, Marion County has had high positivity rates when it comes to COVID-19 cases, and Latinx communities have been hit especially hard. Now, advocates for farm workers say when you mix barriers to health care and information with the essential work that requires you to be around others, you do get a population of people who are disproportionately impacted by the virus. It's one of Oregon's agricultural hubs. Marion County is well known for its hops, grapes, berries, hazelnuts, and landscaping plants. But the work to provide has come at a cost during the pandemic.
North Marion County and the agricultural surrounding areas have been very disproportionately impacted by COVID.
The Latinx community that works the fields hit hard with high counts of COVID-19 cases.
And they don't have the luxury of just going home and, working from home.
Monday, farm and agricultural workers, as well as those who work in food processing, became eligible to get the COVID-19 vaccine as part of Group 6 of Phase 1B.
Very excited that now we can get them vaccinated and that they qualify, but definitely we wish it would have been sooner. There were a lot of issues of accessibility, of access to the preventions. Right at the beginning, when the pandemic started, we started to see a lot of just English information. And so we continue to actually see that right now with the vaccine.
That's why Legacy Health says it opened a vaccine clinic about 6 weeks ago here in Woodburn, which has a high Latinx and farm worker population. The hospital group says it's vaccinated about 7,000 community members so far, but plans to make it even easier for people to get vaccinated.
We've started to work with employer groups, so large farms, food processors, those sorts of companies, trying to do mobile pop-up clinics for groups of around 50 to 100 people at a time.
The idea is to bring the vaccine and Spanish-speaking medical staff to farm workers on the job who might not have access to transportation or time to visit a vaccine clinic elsewhere. Agriculture worker advocates say a year into the pandemic, relief is now on the horizon for workers who've been worried about their safety and protecting their families.
We haven't seen a lot of hesitancy from the community. They are ready to get the vaccine.
And the Woodburn Health Center behind me here says it is planning on also having special vaccines for farm workers that work well around their schedules. They say they also hope to start offering these mobile clinics in April. Reporting tonight in Woodburn, Kendra Kent, Fox 12 Oregon.